Taurus, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 20th. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I know the energies, we're feeling a bit heavy this last week, and we're all evolving and ascending individually and collectively. So just be sure to ground out as much as possible, clear your space, clear your energetic body. We're getting through this together. Now, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So check all three, please. And if this is your first time watching, I hope this serves you and helps you in some way. And if it does, please like and subscribe. Comment down below, guys. I really appreciate it. Now, per usual, Taurus, let's just take a deep breath in. Just blow out the bullshit. I love that. Breathe in the good shit. Exhale the bullshit. I don't know. I resonate with that. Just all that heaviness. Okay. And let's get started. Loving guidance for the energy of Taurus for the week of April 20th. Okay, one more card here, guys. Nope, never mind. We have the Divine Guidance card, Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Decision card, Four of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. All right, Taurus, right out the gate. The beginning of this week, it looks like you guys are dealing with a decision. Some of you guys just might be at a stalemate or just pretending like there's not a problem, like that big-ass elephant in the room. When you have the Divine Guidance card, right from the beginning, it's not a time for action at the beginning of the week. You really need to search for a different meaning, an alternative approach to the situation, because the way that you're approaching it, I can see why you're kind of like, ugh, it's the same old here. So I would look for a third party, any objective third party, not your contemporary. This can be your grandparents, can be a wise elder, a spiritual elder. This can be a life coach, a therapist, anybody who can be objective and provide you a macro perspective. And they tend to be people who hold a lot more wisdom and experience, that have no play in your life, not going to project their own stuff onto you. And really, this could be friends if they're older and they have that ability, but they really are going to help you consider things from different viewpoints and from angles and from approaches you hadn't considered before or were reluctant to. And it's really going to help pull you out of this stuck energy. Like I said, you have the Two of Swords. So even at best, you come to a compromise. But if anything, it's really better to stop over analyzing a problem in that same energy, right? You can't solve a problem from the same energy it was created in. And this is why, beginning of this week, seek that out. I mean, whether you do a little Zoom conference on the phone, but really talk it out. Don't talk to be right. Don't talk to be defensive or to prove your point. That's not it, Taurus. You're meant to listen, to hear. Stay open to it. Don't cut anybody off, because there might be something there. Like, you know what? I didn't consider that, but maybe if I try it in this new light. You have the Ten of Wands. Whatever this is, guys, and you have the Decision card here too. Whatever it is, it's causing burnout. It's causing overwhelm. It's even causing toxicity. Like, whatever the situation is, it's like exhausting. It's when we're trying to please people or try to keep a status quo. I mean, you can juggle, but that's not sustainable, right? You can't keep doing that forever. Whatever is going on is not sustainable, and decisions and clarity must be had, and self-love and self-respect, and recognizing where you can do certain things, but you're not meant to hold up the world here, Taurus. So do your best to, and when it doesn't want, surrender it. Ask your angels for help. Ask the divine, whatever you believe in, for help, because you have free will. So they can't do much until you ask. Ace of Cups. This is about a positive new emotional experience. Now, this might be in regards to relationships. Can it be romantic with the Ace of Cups? Absolutely. But it can be any kind of relationship here where there needs to, you need healthier connection. Ace of Cups could also be about moving. You might have to move to a new home. In quarantine, we were in toxic environments, relationships. It might have just got a little bit more toxic. Taurus, you might recognize, I gotta go. I gotta move. And you have to make decisions for your own health and benefit. You might even be making a decision to save a relationship, to move into a healthier relationship. Maybe you're moving from one negative space into a healthier space. But you have the decision card here. You're lacking confidence here, Taurus. You're holding yourself stuck. And I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm not saying it's not scary, and I'm not saying, oh, Angelique, there's more. Yeah, there might be other aspects. Kids, home, mortgage, bills, property. There might be other things at play. But regardless, it's not sustainable. So you're going to have to figure it out, but one thing at a time. When you have the decision card, release yourself, Taurus. Release yourself from this because it's creating more toxicity and unhappiness. What good are all those things you can't enjoy when you're not happy, It's unnecessary worry. I know you're stressed and I know you're worried, but it's unnecessary. It's just because you're lacking confidence and faith in yourself. Trust your spirit. Trust yourself. You can feel it inside. Now you have the Four of Swords. Have that third party or that third objective party conversation and then sleep on it. The Four of Swords is before you act, you need to rest. You're not sleeping well. You're not resting well. So of course you're going to come from a reactionary space, a lack of clarity, a foggy space. So do your best to take a little mini vacation, even though it's in your backyard, a friend's house. Deep sleep, meditate, pray, surrender it up, sleep on it, and clarity will come from that space. Then you have the Queen of Wands, my favorite. Then you will act. You will come from this space after having that conversation, really kind of working and applying it, really kind of taking it in, sleeping on it. Boom, Queen of Wands. Don't look at the gender. This is an energy of confidence. You know who you are. You might not know where you're going or how it's going to turn out, but you have a feeling that this ain't it, so everything else must be the right direction. You can do anything you want right now. Go after it. Follow your gut, follow your passion, follow your heart, follow your spirit, and then just move with it. The universe is going to bless the action you take in this space, Taurus. Yeah, these energies aren't the easiest. They're exhausting. They're trying. They're scary. But in here, in the mind, we can look at a shadow and it's worse, and we can look at everything and it's worse. Don't future trip on shit. Get back right here. What's the next right step? What's the next 20th step? Don't go there. Angelique, well, I have to think about that. Cross that bridge and you get to it, okay? And I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying try not to, when we get overwhelmed, we don't do anything. It's like when we walk into a room or like that closet that's full of shit, like there's so much stuff we don't know where to begin. So what happens? We just close the door again. Pretend that it's not there, but it's there, okay? So ask for that help. Ask for that loving support in people, in your angels, in the divine. Sleep on it. Trust your heart. Do what is right for you, not from a selfish doubt, and for what's right for your ego, what's right for your health, mental, emotional, spiritual, physical health. And then move forward from there. If you like a more in-depth reading, a distance healing session, a soul reading session, guys, my links are down below. I also have that free link for cord cutting and clearing. I would suggest trying that out too before you sleep, so all the energy you're actually working with is yours and you're not picking up on anybody else's energy. Besides that, guys, I hope this blesses and serves you, and I will talk to you guys next week for next week's readings. Take care.